Hi guys! Today I'll show you how to make a tropical cake. The snow's melting and there are signs of spring everywhere, but I'm jumping straight to summer because that's my favorite season. I love tropical fruits and bought a papaya. Although ripe, it wasn't sweet, and I figured it would become a cake recipe. If you have a nice, sweet, ripe papaya, your cake will taste even better. For the fruits, I'm using cut up papaya and mango. You can also use pineapple in this recipe. It's easy to substitute another fruit. Also, as you can see, I'm using more papaya and less mango because that's what I had. It's fine to change the amount of different kinds of fruit depending on what you have. We'll need large eggs, sugar, vegetable oil, fresh ginger, all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and ground cloves. To top the cake, sweetened shredded coconut and walnuts. Heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. I'll grate the peeled ginger right over the fruit. Put them into a blender and puree. Add just enough water to blend. You don't want the puree to be watery. It should be thick. By the way, if your fruit is very ripe, you can even mash it with a fork. You don't need to pull out a blender. Chop the walnuts or give them a few pulses in a food processor. To a large bowl, add the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and ground cloves. Whisk that up. To another bowl, add the eggs and beat them up. Pour in the oil and whisk. Because I'm using a large amount of pureed fruit, I can use less oil in this cake. Add the sugar. Be sure to taste the fruit puree. If it's very sweet, you can even reduce the sugar in this recipe, making it a little healthier. Add the fruit puree and mix well. Pour this wet mixture over the flour and whisk until combined. Don't overmix. I'm using an 8x8 baking pan. Grease the bottom with a little oil. Pour in the batter. Level it out. And give it a few taps on the counter to get rid of any air bubbles. Sprinkle the chopped walnuts all over the top. Then the shredded coconut. Bake in the heated oven for approximately 40 minutes. Check at 35. The time depends on your oven. The cake is done when a toothpick inserted into the middle comes out clean or with a few crumbs. Leave the pan on a rack to cool completely. It's a really pretty cake because the coconut gets deep golden brown and the nuts get a little toasted. It's also a moist cake and the topping is a nice contrast. This cake really reminds me of summer. It's easy to make, everything can be done by hand, and it tastes great. If you want to get notifications when I upload a new video, click on the bell icon and select all. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Subscribe for more tasty recipes and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.